Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 105 on the PCT with Neon. A little chilly this morning, but it's not that bad at all. I am broadcasting from this two-sided shelter, Grouse Gap. It was freaking awesome. Got about 11 miles to get to Ashland. I think I'm going to see my tramily. I think it's downhill. I think it's going to be an easy day. So, let's get ready to hike. Beautiful day out already. Okay, day 105. Walked 0.3 from the shelter we were staying at, back on the PCT, and that is the view I get this morning. Absolutely fabulous. Day 105. Got this gigantic cloud / fog bank, and it looks like it's literally rolling down the mountain.
How cool is that, dude? With Shasta in the background.
Yeah, beautiful old Shasta there. Hopefully I can get the video shows it, but it is rolling down the valley there. Day 105, we are literally on the trail that is behind this person's gate of their house, and their house is back there. Their barns and stuff like that, and we're walking in this fog bank. We are about 4 miles from the trailhead. When we get to the trailhead, we're gonna cut down to a place called Callahan's. Callahan's is just like a resort type of place, campground area. Then I might get a ride to Ashland, which is not too far, to see my tram. Not sure where I'm staying tonight, but we figure all that out because hikers are pretty resilient like that. But we're in a fog bank. It's a little chilly, but we see the sun up ahead of us, getting ready to burn this all off. We're about maybe a half a mile from Callahan's. I just talked to a dude who was up at the shelter last night, just a young kid who was gonna cowboy camp and check out the stars. He said, if you need anything, give me a holler. Well, I did. I gave him a holler, and he is gonna pick me up at Callahan's, and then I'm headed to the Airbnb to meet up with the tramily. So I'm excited. In my mind, it might be the last time I hang out with them because I have different intentions. I'm not taking a zero for a while, and I'm trying to make my way up to Cascade Locks to meet up with my good buddy Al. So we'll see. All right, day 105. We just took the little cutoff blue line to Callahan's. We're headed down to Callahan's. So, gonna be awesome. All right, we're on a blue line. That is I-5 in Oregon, not California. I'm done with California. All right, day 105, walking down into Callahan's Lodge. In about an hour, my buddy's gonna come pick me up, Reid. We're just gonna come in here, it's about 10 o'clock, recharge and get everything going. It's my buddy bags out in front of me. So day 105, I met this dude, Reid.
What's up?
Up at the camp that we were out last night. He said, you need anything, you get to Ashland and let me know. So what's he do? Buys me some goodies, picks me up at Callahan's and says, hey, I'll give you a ride from Callahan's over to Airbnb. So I'm hanging out with my tramily here for a little bit, but it was great to meet this dude.
Yep.
Just a good
Ashland
young
strong.
kid. Ashland strong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 105. I'm not sure what I did or what I'm going to do, but hanging out at the Airbnb, we just had a spaghetti and meatball dinner. We had donuts, we had everything you can imagine, and it was awesome. Recap is, I think I did 11 miles into Ashland. Got a ride from my buddy Reid, and it was a great day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a late start, but it is day 106 on the PCT. Just got dropped off from Kayla, who is Pancake and Super Feet's good friend. Stayed at the Airbnb last night, did all my chores, laundry, had a gigantic spaghetti dinner, all of that stuff. Water's gonna be a little bit of an issue today, but I'm gonna try to walk 22 miles, get up to water and camp there. I got 4 days to get to Crater Lake, next resupply spot. Let's get ready to hike day 106. I gotta go down the road here a little bit. That's Interstate 5, underneath Interstate 5, and then back in the woods for 4 days. Like I said, it's 4 days to Crater Lake till and we're not even getting off trail. We're kind of resupplying Indian National Park. Goodbye, civilization. Back on the trail. Just some trail information. And I know this isn't the greatest view, but walking the trail. And about 13 miles from now, there's a roadway. And the rumor is there's Trail Magic until 6 o'clock. So I am going to hustle there. And there's also going to be a lot of hustling today. Maybe that's a better view for you. I was recording and there was a runner coming up the trail. So yes, I am going to hustle today. Oh, I just found something nice. Stand by. Gatorade. Believe that. All right, day 106. That was interesting. 2 Gatorade containers sitting out in the middle by a dirt road provided by Sky King Ranch. There's a sign there that says if you go up to the camera by the gate, that they will put you on YouTube on their channel. Not sure what it is. Lori will figure it out. So here's to Sky King Ranch. You guys are awesome. You'll see Neon somewhere else on another YouTube channel. All right, let's get rolling today. I believe that's still Shasta, Mountain Shasta in the background there. Just a little update. I am not a weatherman, by no means. But I did check the weather before we left. 100 degrees today and 101 degrees tomorrow. Good thing it is sometimes in the shade, but we're gonna have to drink a lot of water today. So, just a weather update. Like I said, not a weatherman. Never was. Just met a friend out here. That's Alan. Alan's just doing a couple section hikes out here. He wasn't lost, but he was going down the wrong trail. So we met up at the water source and he says, which way you going? North on the PCT. So there was like 3 or 4 trails. So I didn't figure it out right away, but we got it figured out. Now we're headed the right way. So I think I got about maybe 12 or 13 more miles today. It's been a good day so far. We're just gonna keep on hiking. It's blazing today. 4.1 miles to Trail Magic. Let's see if we could do it in an hour, because then I can sit at Trail Magic and eat till my head explodes. Ready? 2:45. I'll tell you what time I get there. Here we go. Let's go. I got these new style gates. if I can get through it. Whew. It's a tough one. That one's not quite operational. I'm not sure how that video came out. Let's try it. It's supposed to sit right in here. Okay, we got it. Yeah, perfect. Not sure if I'm going to make it, but I have 10 minutes to get to Trail Magic, which would be 4 miles in an hour. Just games I'm playing, games every hiker plays, so we'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't make it. My hour is up. I'm 0.4 from Trail Magic. I hope it's there still. But I did not make my 4 miles in 1 hour. But I've been hauling tail today. So we're gonna get down there, probably next 10 minutes. And then we're gonna enjoy. These blueberries aren't quite ripe. That dude checked them out. Not quite ripe, but we got a surprise coming up. We gotta cross this road. I can go up here, and my heart is blessed because I see Trail Magic. Hold on, I'll compose myself. Look at this. We got chairs. We got Trail Magic. It's amazing. Hold on. We're gonna see what's going on. Look at that.
I'm Jim.
What's your French name?
Ron.
Jim and Ron.
And this is Ron's driveway. So
This is Ron's
that's why we
driveway.
park right here.
So he figured, you know, he might as well give out floats. Root beer, Dr. Pepper. I'm amazed. This young man here,
And see, that's
he's
an
got a
electric-
freezer hooked up.
That's an
Got an electric truck.
Electric
So it's
truck.
plugged into the
We're
truck.
not backwards up here.
Day 106. Don't get no better than
Got
this.
some chocolate and some strawberry.
So day 106. That there is my third float.
But yeah, these
These guys got it going on.
Like we
Delicious.
walk along the shore and
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Trail Magic. Epic. It was floats. I had a root beer float, a Dr. Pepper float, a cream soda float, and a Gatorade and a soda. It's incredible. People are from Green Springs. They all live up here in kind of an area or community. They're just great people. 5 miles to camp. We'll be there by 7 o'clock. The day is awesome. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out for day 106. Has to go to Jim and Ron and the other 2 members of the community that stopped by, where we had root beer floats, Dr. Pepper floats, and cream soda floats while on the trail. They had a freezer hooked up to an electric truck with ice cream in it and all the fixings. Day 106, shout out goes to Green Springs, just an area up in the mountains at mile 1737 on the PCT. You guys are awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 106, Roses and Thorns edition. My rose today is the Oregon PCT section of the trail so far. It's maintained great. It is cruisy. And the third thing is I have had Trail Magic every day in Oregon so far in 3 days in a row. Thorn today, I think I might have a little bit of a tummy ache from the Trail Magic. I guess 3 ice cream floats, a Coca-Cola, and a Gatorade is a bit much. So that's Roses and Thorns, day 106. Well, this is going to be our spot for tonight. We can hear a river flowing down there. Old caught up to Bags, and Bags is going to be cowboy camping there. I'm going to hang from that tree and that littler tree. So get set up and I'm going to have some chow. Looks comfortable. No reason to put a rain fly up because maybe it doesn't rain in Oregon either. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 106 recap. We got a beautiful setup here, right up from the water. So far, I did a total of 23 miles today, and I didn't start until 10:45. And I'm already set up, already had dinner. It's gonna be a great night. Tomorrow, we have a schedule. We're either gonna do 22, 26, or Neon might go crazy and do 32 and get up to the fish camp, but we'll see. Trying to catch Sunshine, who I have some electrolytes and some stuff for, so that's the plan, that's the deal, that's what we're gonna do. I might take a couple pictures of our camp and hit the sack. I'm sitting in my tent to give you this view. So I heard some deer like running around down there. And then a deer, a small deer, ran between that tree underneath my hammock. It's craziness. But get ready to go to bed. Just wanted to tell you a deer story.